Via Hafta, which is a messianic prayer. Via Hafta et Adonai Elohecha b'kol v'lisha u'kol nafashka u'kol midecha v'yuchad avrem eleha asher k'tamizitata k'shilha bala v'hiya לשכבת ושמר על אביך ודלברה בם בשבתך ובכללת ולחשת להדיש לחוקומך וכשתתרום לתולדות תפתות ביינו לחנש שורק והמון وإليش لفظت بكالخ وشعرها. So the Via Hafta is something that people pray in the children at the church. Okay, the Messianic Shabbat candle lighting blessing. Hebrew translation. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu מלך האלוהים אשר כדבר ונלכתו שבת ונורא לכם ישוע הלכם מחלו. English. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments, has commanded us regarding the Shabbat, which is the one that said this. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou work and do all thy labor, but the seventh day is the day of rest. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy daughters, nor thy sons, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger what is within thy gates. 6 days the Lord hallowed the earth and blessed it. Okay. And has given us the Yeshua Chala as the light of the world, which is the continuum of this. In Spanish. I'm not really good with Spanish, so. Bendito eres tu, oh Señor, nuestro Dios, Rey del universo, que nos ha santificado con sus mandamientos y nos ha marcado encierra las luces del Shabbat y nos ha dado Yeshua el Mesías como la luz del mundo. In case you can't English. Okay. Now, I want to tell you one of my favorite verses from the Bible. Okay, hold on. It's somewhere right here. And then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and tell them, when either a man or woman concentrates of an fearing to take the vow of a Nazarite to separate himself to the Lord." Now this is New King James, right there. So Hittites, or I don't know what he was talking about, but it should have been Hittites, I think, right there. And then we got another map, and then there's a Terrace of Philip. So the red dots, what you can see right there, are other cities besides the Diplodocus city, I think. Heroin, the fortress city is the blue squares, and the extent of Herod's kingdom, which is this, the Terrace of Philip. Lamentations is a short book. I'm not kidding. How lonely sits the city that was full of people. How lonely a widow is she who was great among the nations. The prince princess among the provinces has become a slave. She weeps bitterly in the night. Her tears are on her cheeks among all her lovers. She has none to comfort her. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her. Treacherously with her. They have become her enemies. From friends to enemies. I had that happen once. So right now we're on our way to church. Judges. Now there's 12 judges, right, Dad?
Yes.
Okay. Korah's rebellion is a lesson to teach us. If we don't listen to God, we don't listen to anything that He tells us to listen to. So, Korah was doing a rebellion, which the Lord made the ground open up and swallow Korah and the rest of his friends into the earth, and the rest of them that didn't go with him but were still evil got struck by a ball of fire and lightning, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, never mind. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this podcast, which is only 7 minutes and, I don't know, 7 seconds long, because it might be longer, because on YouTube you can make videos. So the Lord wants us to know that Korah was an example of disobedience. Remember Aaron's sons, to where they went in there and did incense without anyone's permission. Not even Moses, not even God, not even Aaron, which is the high priest back then. They put their censers up where the golden thing is, and then got struck by lightning. And then, so let me tell you another story. Esther. So she invited Haman and the king to a meal. So back then in Persia, which is now Iran, you know that back then, if someone went there without asking or getting called by the king, they would get RIP'd. So Esther told the king, Ashkavarus, I don't know. That is one long name. Ahasuerus, sorry. That Haman was planning to kill her people. He got mad, so the king went to get guards. So I don't know, throw Haman out. And then later, when the king came, Haman was like this to the queen, please. And he thought something else, like Haman wanted to do the weird, So he made Haman hang on his own gallows. So that teaches you, do not try to hurt people that don't want to bow to you. Do not hurt others. It hurts their feelings if you try to hurt them. And then it backfires on you. And here's something I learned from church. So we did a little thing here. Esther say, ah! Haman, boo! Mordecai, yay! The king, wow! Queen Vashti, oh no! When I first looked at husband in Hebrew, it was ball. I was like, what? Let's look at the Hebrew alphabet. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Het, Tet, Yod, Kaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Peh, Sadi, Kuf, Resh, Shin, Tav. So the pictograph, which is the first Hebrew, people think it's paleo or modern. No, it's pictographic. Bull, Aleph, little snake-like thing. Bet. Right? The high priest's breastplates. The tabernacle, the Holy of Holies, is the Ark of the Covenant goes in the Holy of Holies. The altar of incense, the menorah, which has 7 candles, sticks, table of showbread, the laver, and the altar of burnt offerings. I'm sure the Lord didn't like it if it was burnt. So if you guys want to come to our church, this is it right here. You can read that if you want. Just pause the video. Make it closer for you. And those 2 people there are our rabbis. And this is my most accurate drawing of the temple. So, some of you are like, oh no, Jesus is coming, I'm not ready. Well, the way you could get ready is get saved, pray, honor your parents, because I have to, or else the Lord's not taking me. And we just arrived to our lovely, lovely church with our friends and family. Goodbye. And may Messiah, the Lord God, bless you and your family and everyone.
How do you
Goodbye.
think we should tell them?